Dutchy.
Yeah, he's a loose man. Lined up.
Want a bevy?
A bevy? Oh, mate. Had a few too many last
Sure.
night. I'm good.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Nailed it.
Bet the shit out of that one. G'day, welcome back to the Ticker Training Shed. Jarmo, Sam, Mike Harris. Here for a bit of a casual chat with Mike while he's over with the Reds. And we'll start off with some pretty simple ones for you. Mike, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty simple, I'd say. I pretty much grew up just down the road, and it's good to be back home and see family and friends, and getting the win on the weekend was pretty good. So
How's the snot box, mate?
yeah, it's been better. Better. I think there's been a few jokes going around the team and whatnot about having a lock in a girlfriend or something like that, because I don't think the ladies are liking it too much. So
Nah.
I'd say that's good for the season too, mate. That's going to come off every training.
Yeah, oh for sure, mate. Yeah. There's no point putting a plaster or hiding it, mate. It's just
gives you street kid though. You look tough.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hits rucks.
Yeah, exactly. Like to get into contact, so at least I do something.
One of the let's talk about your knee injury last year. It seemed pretty painful. Put you up 7 weeks or so. Was it real or did you just fake it?
Oh yeah, no, she was pretty major. It was about a 50-cent coin, not the small ones, not the big old 50-cent coin. Yeah, that one.
Good coins.
Off the back of the off the back of the kneecap. So it takes a while to fill in and mould. So yeah, it was pretty major. And
Long and slow, eh?
Yeah, 2 operations later, and then back into it. So
pretty tight ship though, eh? Obviously you won it last year. You and Mackenzie seems pretty popular with the boys, so is it quite a good, strong culture there?
yeah, it is. I think the average age was about 23, and
Yeah, that's pretty young, eh?
yeah. So I mean, everyone's pretty young. We all get on well, and we're all good mates. And I guess that sort of came through last year when we won, and we're just enjoying our rugby. And I think that's the main thing when you turn up to Monday, and if you're thinking of it as a job, then it's gets boring, and you play crap rugby. So for us, it's just about enjoying what we do, and we're all good mates, and we get along well off the field.
International ambitions? Yellow or black, I guess, is the big question.
Well, when I'm in Australia, I'm not eligible for the All Blacks, so
Yeah.
that's the short-term goal to be a Wallaby, to get captain in June at the goal. So trying to crack that green and gold jersey.
Yeah, so you'd have to come back to play for New Zealand franchise, obviously, before you can get picked for the ABs.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, if you're not playing in the country, then you can't play for the national side. So, but yeah, that's that sort of stuff's out of my control. And just got to play rugby and hopefully get there one day.
You must rolling 2 phones. That's how important it is. 2 numbers.
Can't pay this data.
You must, in Brisbane though, once training and game time's done and dusted, you must get bloody bored. There's stuff all to do really in Brisbane, isn't there?
I'll make the Gold Coast is narrow away. Head to
There
the
is
beach.
the Goldie.
My brother's living on the Gold Coast down there, so
Nice.
head down there, and the nightlife in Brisbane's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if you've been over and.
No, I totally made that up. I've never been to the place. Assuming it's boring. Otherwise, I'd talk about it more. Yeah. Dave Bowden on our Facebook page asks, "What have you done to warrant the attention? You're average at best, aren't you?"
Oh, he's probably got a fair comment.
Yeah. 10 or 12, Harry? What do you think?
12.
Prefer 12?
Prefer 12, yeah. My goals are to play international rugby, and at that level, I see myself more as a 12.
Jesus played fullback for the Jews. Who do you put in the 10 jersey? Richie's obviously at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough question. Probably Johnny Wilkinson when he was fit.
Not bad. I'm one against them.
Tom?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably back
Got it.
myself against him. Yeah, 100%.
Would you dunk on his ass?
I'll try to, yeah. Yeah.
Body check?
Trying to throw, yeah,
That's
for sure.
basketball speak. That's a move.
I'll bring a bit of rugby into the one-on-one, sort of, I don't know if he'd like a bit of contact. Although he does.
He's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he is actually, yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
A little bit of red in the head, isn't there? Just a little bit of fire he can get trying to get. How long did it take you to do your yardie? I was chatting with Sam before about yardies, as guys do when they're in a gym and talking about rugby and yardies. And Connor O'Malley, don't know this chap, but apparently he strapped one out in 10.6 seconds. Now, You're quite the sponge on the diesel, it said. So how long did it take you to knock over your yardie?
Was it probably a fair bit longer than that, I'll tell you that.
It's a pretty good time, eh?
Yeah, that's up there with world record stuff, I'd say. So, you know, he's a good West Lake man though, so...
Well, absolutely, fair crack to him. I'm pretty sure he's hitting rucks in the Takapuna Type 5, so...
Yeah.
And he's backing it up too with Yardi's performances like that. How do you think the interview's going so far?
I think it's been pretty good.
Do you think I'm sort of carrying Sam a bit?
A little bit. We had a bit of camera troubles, which didn't really help, but apart from that, it's all pretty professional.
Yeah.
Quite impressed.
We like to keep it sort of benchmarked up here. Who's the best trainer on the team, in the Reds?
Best trainer? Are you talking gym or...
We can talk about gyms if you like, since we're
What sort of tin do you love?
Yeah, the most excessive trainer is probably Digby Ione.
Yeah.
He's a freak, just a natural athlete,
that guy.
the winger. Yeah.
So you've put the powder in there now.
Yeah.
So the powder's now in the
shaker. Now,
what's the next step?
Yeah, the most crucial part, and it's a trick for young players, is putting the lid on, making sure it's secure, because you can sometimes
There's a good seal on there.
Yeah, do it nice and tight, but then if you forget this bit and then you go to shake, there's powder everywhere. There's protein all over your face, all over your clothes.
I've got a question about this.
Yep, go.
Is it always
Good to
one
go.
finger over the lid when you shake, or do you sometimes switch up to two?
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I think it's one for me, to be honest. Sort of second on the
And it's
side.
always a slightly outward shake as well, I
Yeah.
see. You can sort of work on that yourselves at home to find what works best for you, but as Harry's shown us, one there, this one here sort of keeps it locked in place in your hand. That one there's purely downward pressure and then away from the body.
For the smaller fingers, I go two.
You go two?
Yeah. But
It's
small
probably-
hands though.
Yeah, that's it. Probably
Those of you with excess webbing, two.
6 fingers, probably go to...
Yeah. So down south, two.
Character in the Reds.
Biggest character, probably going to have to go Digby. You can't.
Yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Woody man.
Yeah, oh, mate, he's an interesting man. He's an interesting.
Across all grades, grassroots, professional footy. What's your that one game where it just gives you tingles still?
Most satisfying victory.
Yep.
For me, was actually winning the final, even though I wasn't playing.
I think you'll find that was the All Blacks, mate.
No.
Oh, no, that's Sorry, there was another final.
This is-
So go again, you got, what's this? A crocodile?
So you got the crocodile,
A stingray.
the stingray, and Steve.
Alright, good for your chat.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
that.
stingray, big Steve.
And was there a turning point where you thought, obviously I'm keen to train hard, that sort of thing? Was there a turning point where you thought, yeah, we're good to go? Like, what was when things finally kicked on?
Yeah, I guess sort of coming out of school and then going straight into the Harbour Academy, I was like, oh, pretty good opportunity to go well, and lucky enough to have played for New Zealand schools and then New Zealand 20s. So sort of once had that on the CV, it was sort of just trying to get as high as I can on that ladder and climb the competition.
A few things on your rise through the grades. Any advice for young bucks coming through?
Yeah, I'd just say keep doing it for the love. I'd say
Yep.
if you enjoy it, then just keep going hard, keep training hard, and you'll get there. You'll get there in the end if the passion's there and the drive's there. So just do it for the love, and the rewards will come.
Fantastic. That shirt looks good on you, mate.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
Good fit.
Your lady
Happy
back home will be stoked.
Now there's a place where you can have your say and win heaps of rugby prizes.
Go to number8.co.nz.